Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Stuck Between series. My name is Hilary Pradia Watkins, and I am the founder of the Stuck Between series. The Stuck Between series is a creative content platform that helps millennials get through the phases of life that make us feel stuck. So today, I want to talk to you guys on my Stuck Between English and Spanish journey. When I went to Spain this summer, this trip actually changed my life. So I want to talk to you guys about what this experience was for me, and if you decide to take a Euro trip or wherever it is in the world that you're thinking about going, if you decide to go, especially if you go by yourself, it's going to be very life-changing for you. So while I was away this summer, I went to Europe for 35 days and I went to 3 different countries, several cities, and I really learned so much about myself that I actually felt like I met someone new. I've been home now for about 3 months, and I realized that my experiences in Europe this past summer helped to shape me into the person that I am today. So going to Europe initially, I knew that I was an outgoing person. I am the epitome of an extrovert. But going to another country and trying to be confident in my language, it really showed me that in order to grow, you have to talk to people that's typically outside of your circle. And being on the other side of the world helped me to realize that my mindset was actually kind of small. I thought that I had a broad mindset, but then when I went to Europe and talked to people from Germany and Spain and Portugal and different countries around the world, one thing I realized is that my mindset was pretty small and my worldview was so American that I really thought that everybody else in the world was like that. And that's not necessarily true. So being around different people actually showed me that I need to be more aware of what's going on in the world and even what's going on with people and how to connect better with people who are not like me. So going to Europe this summer, especially going to Spain, I got the opportunity to see the world from a different angle. One of the things that I realized about myself is that I am fearless. It takes a lot of confident boldness and courage to be able to pick up from the comfortable life that you have, your friends, your family, your husband, your spouse, whomever, and go across the world where you don't know anybody and still try to make a life for yourself. So being able to thrive in another country, several countries, really, honey, I was living my best life, okay? But being able to do that, it really showed me you can do anything you want to do. Not a lot of people would go somewhere where they really don't know people. Even though I went with my university, they were strangers to me. And a lot of the opportunities that I created and a lot of things that I did them by myself, walking the streets, navigating the streets by myself. So because I was able to do that in another country, I told myself when I came home, I'm finna kill it. I'm gonna go hard at every single thing that I want to do just because I did that. One of the things that this trip taught me is that you can literally do anything. You don't have to be afraid of the unknown anymore. And what you're gonna realize about the unknown is where you tap into your fullest potential. The unknown is where you grow exponentially. And that's what happened for me this summer. So one of the things that this trip actually taught me was that I'm a pretty selfish person and I want things to pretty much go my way. I realized that in America, we typically tailor our lives to fit our preferences. Other people's preferences do not matter to us. And it wasn't until I went to Spain specifically and I was in my classes that I really struggled with things not going my way. When it came to my host family, child, my host family was tripping though, okay? That's real. When it came to how we received information, I mean, none of it was done by my preference. And a part of me wanted to pack up and be like, screw this. I'm gonna do stuff my way from now on and forget this. Like, I didn't come out here for this. And one of the things that I had to really talk to myself about was saying, hey, you actually did come here for this. You came here to be uncomfortable. You came here to grow. You came here to see things from a different perspective. Yes, certain things were trash and it wasn't my fault, but ultimately your first response shouldn't be to run. And so because that was, I realized man, I really do have a problem with my preferences, and I do need to be more flexible. So if this trip taught me anything, it taught me how to go with the flow. And another thing this trip actually taught me was the power that language has. When you can speak someone else's language, you can literally open up yourself to their world. And typically language is associated with culture. When I went abroad, everybody spoke a minimum of 3 languages. I'm talking about minimum. And I was just like, I'm just out here like not knowing languages. This sucks. So I realized on this trip that I need to increase how many languages I know. My video cut off while I was talking, but what I was saying was only knowing English and Spanish is not good enough. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a little bit. I hope you all are inspired to take your next trip. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.